Now, I'm going to explain line types. In tech drawing, we normally use two line types. We have our construction lines, which we generally hold the pencil at the top for. We ensure that these are very light. Construction lines are only for joining, we'll say, for example, the points from our plan and our elevation or end view. It's not meant to be heavy. It's a light line, and we should not be able to see this from a distance. We should really have to look close to see our construction lines. Our other line type is our main line types. So when drawing the parameters of our plan and our elevation, we normally use our heavy line. Our heavy line should only be used after we've finished the drawing using our construction lines and light lines to ensure best accuracy. The difference between two lines is line weight. As you can see in our heavy lines, we are really leaning on the pencil. But while our construction lines is a light line, so we are gently drawing. There's no pressure on the pencil. We're just holding the pencil. Now, we also have to create lines of different angles. Some angles, we are lucky. We have our set squares are specifically designed so that we can use these to achieve certain angles. Like we have our 45-degree set square, and we have our, apologies, we have our 60 30 degree set square. So when we're going to draw an XY line so we can rest our set square on. When we're going to draw our 30 degree line, we use our set squares in order to slide so we can base our set square on each other. By doing this, we're using our 30 degree side. So we now say this is a 30 degree angle. With our set square, we can also use our 60 degree. This is our 60 degree angle. We also can use the side of our set square to do our 90 degree angle. So from one set square, we have the 30, our 60 and our 90 degree angle. Our other set square is unique in that it's a 45 degree set square. So, my apologies. By using this, by basing our line on our XY line, we can ensure that we use our 45 degree line. Now, we can now say this is 45 degrees. Other angles, like our 15 degrees and our 75 degrees, can be got easily. We learned recently how to bisect an angle. So what we're going to do is we're going to bisect our 30 degree angle, okay? Simple, swing our arc, equidistant, same distance again, swing and swing. And from the intersection of the two arcs, we join back to our point here, and we now have our 15 degree angle. When we want our 75 degree angle, it's as simple as same again, from our vertex, swing, same again, swing our arcs from the intersection of our 60 degree and 90 degree line, and where these points where these arcs cross, join that intersection back to our point, and we now have our 75 degree angle. So there we have it. We have 6 angles with just our 45 degree set square, our 60-30 degree set square, and our compass. It's as simple as that. Now, we also at times need to draw lines perpendicular to one another. Okay, so to draw perpendicular lines, we'll start off with our line AB. Now, to draw a line perpendicular to this, what we're going to do is we're going to bisect this. So the line we're drawing is now going to be perpendicular to our midpoint. Right. So now by doing so, by getting the midpoint, we also have our perpendicular line. We can now see that this is at 90 degrees and this is also the midpoint. So when you bisect our line, we are both not only given the midpoint but also the perpendicular line. Now, to draw lines parallel to one another, very simple. We can do so by sliding our compasses, our set squares. Set our set square so to ensure that our line here will be perpendicular to our y line. And we can choose to draw anywhere at all, and all lines will be perpendicular to line AB.